lost the unlosable really. 24-10, same stuff, Locker. Same things I've been talking about for weeks. Not good enough.
How do you go forward? Like, I know I've asked you this after every time, but it's at a point now where is it at a point where something drastic has to change, or?
Well, we've got to start learning, haven't we? You review it, you've got to start listening, you've got to start learning. Some aren't doing that, so I'll have to make changes. It's, yeah, frustrating.
Can you use the rest of the season? Finals is probably a pretty tough chance at this point. Can you use the rest of the season to test different combinations or try guys out and, just a test roll?
Oh, you can, yeah, you can. I mean, you want to go to Joburg and select a team that we think is going to win the game. It's about 2018 for me. It's not about 2019 or beyond that. We've got to start to learn from the mistakes we're making, and at the moment we're not.
Is it hard to make changes then, especially when you're on a plane tomorrow? Presumably, you've got the basis of who you're taking pretty well sorted out. Does that make it harder to make those changes?
Yeah, we've not announced any squad to the playing group yet, so we fly out Monday, so we've got a bit of time to review the game as quickly as we can and select the squad that we think will give us a chance to turn things around in South Africa. So,
is it like it's coming down to little moments in games, isn't it? Like a push past here, an error, that sort of thing. Is that how you're seeing it? Those little errors that compound into something bigger?
Yeah. We had our opportunities. The first 15 minutes of the second half, we were camped in our A zone, and we just didn't execute. And you put points on the board there, and it's a different game. So that's what we've got to review, and we've got to learn. Again, turnover a line out at a critical moment. Concede space down an edge. Drop off in our physicality. Maddox is under the sticks. Kick off. Line break down an edge. Again, ill discipline, don't roll away, kick to the corner, all of a sudden it's 24 all. You just can't do that. You just can't roll over like that. It's there's momentum shifts within games, and they handle them better than us. That's the reality.
A few injuries, Dan. Does Scotty still go to Africa, and does his head concussion protocols over there? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'll talk to. Just spoke to the medical guys as I was walking in here, saying that I'll see them before we go. But hopefully Scotty will be okay. He seems okay talking to him. Yeah, he was a big loss.
Was Fats an ankle or an ankle?
I don't know at the moment. I think it was an ankle. Yeah, so need to find that out. Now I've got no detail for you there medically at this point in time, guys. It's yeah.
Probably one of the positives to come out of the game was, I guess, Rob's first game back. Obviously a bright young star for the future. Yeah,
he's a good kid, Robbie. He's worked hard in his rehab and performed well for his club last week and had a really good 60 minutes tonight. And I thought for a teenager, he fronted up physically, both with the ball and without the ball. He's got a big future. We just got to stay grounded with him. It's his first game of Super Rugby. I think there's an issue at the moment in Australian rugby where someone plays a couple of good games and all of a sudden he's a wallaby bolter. Let's just stay grounded, let the kid develop. He's a teenager. So let's not worry about that. Let's just turn him into a really good Super Rugby player first and foremost, and let him develop and not rush him and throw him in the deep end before he's not ready. So I just want to, I think that chat, we just need to be realistic there. He's got a big future if he works hard and continues to improve on what he needs to improve on. And yeah, his performance was encouraging.
Tommy Cusack's the other, he's showing plenty of mongrel and desire, isn't he?
Yeah, Cusack, he's just he fronts up every week, and he's what's been pleasing this year is, he's had his injury problems in the past. He's just managed to play game after game after game, and I thought his energy and effort and work rate and repeat efforts were that's what you get with Tom Cusack, quality.
Christian, how did it feel out there? Your first game back in a few weeks now.
Yeah, it was obviously nice to be back. It's disappointing all the stuff that Dan's mentioned. We were in control for that game for 60 minutes, and yeah, really gutted to sort of see how it ended up. It's pretty hard to sit here, and like we spoke out there as well about the momentum shifts and how we're going to manage them and that, and just I feel like we're banging our head up against a brick wall. Just not getting the reactions we want at critical times, I guess, and disappointing.
Obviously, you said yesterday, when we asked you if watching from afar you could identify things to change, and you felt like not much, but is it time to make those bigger changes in, as Dan was saying, potentially personnel and things like that? But can you see from, as a playing group, it's time to try and make some big changes rather than just trying to persist with what's happening?
Pretty hard to say. I think we've got to do something. Whether it's a big change, whether it's something, adjust something. I think, we're just sitting here just real frustrated with just seeing the same stuff. So something's got to change. We don't know what that is yet, I guess. Whether it's a big change, we don't know. So, but I guess playing in it, definitely feel just as frustrated as when I was watching, and I guess what the coaches are seeing as well.
You're obviously frustrated now. Dan's frustrated. Assuming the room's got that frustrated vibe in it, but can you notice that frustration out on the field, or is it seeping onto the field at all, or can you contain it?
No, it seems like we're containing it all right. I think everyone seems pretty calm out there, and then again we're just not getting a reaction to what we need. I think it's sort of hard to pick if we're getting frustrated. It's out there was pretty calm and controlled. It's just getting the reaction that we were after that we didn't get.
Just being in the thick of it, you go from, I think, Futz lining up a penalty to go 17 points ahead to somehow the scores are even in the blink of an eye. Does it feel like the blink of an eye out there, and what the hell just happened, or is it kind of like a slow motion train wreck?
I wouldn't say a train wreck. I think, we were confident with the position we're in. We just needed some reward. I think if we go 17 points up there and then we sort of reset again, and the boys are sort of feeling a little bit of reward for their effort. But that was disappointing. And then obviously to let them in and tie the game up was hard to sort of take. And then we sort of regrouped again and spoke about how we're going to sort of get the momentum back and control. And I guess had a penalty shot there with the one that I missed, and we still had plenty of time to win the footy game. It's just couldn't get there.
Actually, you've been to Africa plenty of times. It's a time to get away, and you can really work on things over there. It's going to be pretty crucial, not only for the rest of this year, but the group's development going forward over there. Do you think 2 weeks together to try and get things right?
Yeah, I don't think 2 weeks is something that you sort of target. I think to be able to get the group together, I think we've been together for a while now, and we just got to find ways to, I guess, find the growth in there and the learning. I think these 2 weeks enough time to get that done. We sort of bang our head up against the wall, trying to get the same changes each week, or trying to get some sort of trigger. So I don't know if 2 weeks is going to be good away, but whether we're sitting in press conference next Saturday night in Joburg saying the same thing, we don't know. Hopefully we can change some things and move forward.
I think the frustration part of it comes back to the fact that 60 minutes we're the dominant football side. That's where the frustration comes in. So it's not like we're going to go and change everything by any means. It's what we're doing within that 20-minute period. We get to 24-10 for a reason. The Crusaders have 2 guys in the bin for a reason. They're not just, not being gifted those positions. We've worked hard to get into that situation. The frustrating part is what happens after that. and that's what's got to change.
And quick word on, like, it was a relatively small crowd here tonight. I think that's a symptom of things going on in Australian rugby, forming the team, stuff like that. Like, it must be hard as players and coaches to see that, because you want the city to jump on.
Oh, it's really sad, to be honest, as a rugby union person. I think it's a bit of all that. Blocker, obviously cold, damp evening. Everyone in this room here, everyone here tonight wants the game to be thriving. The reality is, at the moment, it isn't. Certainly our form is playing a part in that, and I've got to front up and take ownership of that 100%, and I'll never hide away from that. But it is, yeah, it's a bit sad. I want our boys playing in front of 15,000 people. People that I know care about them, and I know there's a lot of people that weren't here tonight that care about the Brumbies and will support the Brumbies through and through. And the one thing I'll say about our group is that I'll never question their effort or their attitude, and that's something that I'm really proud of as a coach, and as a group. We've got to learn and improve and get better, and that's my job and the assistant coach's job, and obviously drive that with the leaders, and the boys have got to look inside themselves and look at themselves and make sure that they're doing everything they can to get better.
But when you say you've got to take ownership, obviously head coaching role and everything like that, but is that a hard thing to do, or a hard thing to work out how to do in your first year as a Super Rugby head coach, or do you feel like you've drawn past experiences to help you get out of it?
Oh yeah, no, it's I've been coaching a long time now. I've been in difficult situations in the past, and this is a tough spot, and I didn't go into this job knowing it was going to be easy. But I know that there's no silver bullet. You just got to keep working hard and fronting up, and make sure that I lead from the front, and things will turn. But if you start looking for quick fixes and blaming other people and that sort of thing, and looking for excuses, then it won't. So it's as an assistant coach, when Steve was the head coach, we worked very closely together, and I felt the losses then as much as I feel them now, and that certainly won't change. So we'll just front up again on Monday and get better.
Rosie, how important is it for the playing group to, like, not saying that you're not behind Dan at the moment, but to really stick behind him when the times are tough, especially given it is first year as a head coach, the transition and everything like that? How important is it for you guys to stick strong behind him?
Mate, very important. I think he's working his ass off, which is, we're probably more gutted, It's, the coaching staff are doing all they can to just give us everything, every sort of tool to be able to play the game we want to play. That's why I sit here sort of really disappointed to let your coach down, It's working really, really hard to change a lot of things, or try and find ways to be better and to grow. So I think really important for our group to just continue to stick tight, and I have no doubt that the team will do that. Take the direction we can with Dan, and really move forward and grow quicker than what we are.
Christian, just on the crowd one, I'm sure you played here with 15,000, 20,000 in the house. Is it tough to look up and see empty seats?
Yeah, it is a little bit, mate. It's sad, as we've sort of spoken about. That this place isn't hasn't been as packed as it has been in the past, and a lot of factors can sort of contribute to that. But, see your family and your friends here, I think those are the most important that we sort of care about and worry about. We know that our family and friends stick with us through and through, and then we have our die-hard members and supporters that will turn up week in, week out for us, and whether that's playing in front of 20 people or 20,000, I think we're really grateful to be in front of this kind of community and represent the Brumbies, and hopefully we can continue to do it better.